Hey, Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Z coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. It is Hump Day. Wednesday at about 6 o'clock in the evening. Here is Central Standard Time. I just wanted to go over a few things with everybody tonight. My pickups for the week so far have been fairly good, most of them today. Picked up this 5-ounce billion-dollar a year bar. This was given out to Hilti employees. They had $1 billion a year, I guess, in 2015, and all the sales guys or whoever got a 5-ounce bar of 999 fine silver. That's a nice little bonus. So I picked that up. I'm going to throw that on the stack. More bullion. This one's going in the crucible, I promise you that. Just a 1-ounce bar. I picked up the whole set of these 10 Commandment Hamilton Mint 999. They're gold plated, and I picked these up for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to melt them. So some of them are pretty, some of them are ugly. Some of them are they're really super toned, and I don't get that, so they're going in the crucible. But and each one's under an ounce. That's what kind of baffled me a little bit. They're like 27 grams. I think the whole set combined is like 8.9 ounces. So, but I picked those up for furnace fodder. Picked up some coins, Philharmonic, 2013 Philharmonic. I just love the look of them. I picked up I've been seeing these, and I thought it was time to pick one up. Picked up an 1892 Columbian Expo $50. Very attractive looking coin. This one had a little bit of toning on it. Caught my eye today at the LCS. Thought I would bring it home with me. And then I picked these two up, and these two grabbed my attention because, well, really a couple of reasons. One, they're unique, and two, the toning on them was breathtaking to me, and as usual, I'm not sure how much the camera's going to pick up. This one is a 1958 500 lira from Italy. It's 835 silver. But the colors in it, as I was sorting through coins, just they were amazing to me. The other part that really struck me cool about this coin is there's no date on the obverse or the reverse. I hunted and hunted and hunted, and I finally had to consult Numista, and then realized you can't see it because it's in a flip, but the date is right here on the rim. This is in 1958, the first year they minted them. And they put the date on the rim instead of on the obverse or the reverse. And so, but gorgeous artwork on this particular coin. Love it. This was one of the two. The other two, this one right here, and this one, the design was beautiful, but also the toning was beautiful. This is also a 500 lira. This one is a 1973 500 lira, but this is from San Marino, Republic de San Marino, Republic de San Marino. But gorgeous design and beautiful luster to this coin, and it kind of stood out. It's 835 as well, but it kind of stood out and grabbed my attention. I liked it, so I bought it and I brought it home. And that is going to go in my brand new coin album. I saw somebody, I can't remember who it was, posted this, and I've been just sticking them in pages, loose pages, but I'm going to switch them over to this coin album so that I can keep them in order and keep them a little more compact than those sheet protectors. And now for the main event. I have been looking at these molds now for a while. I have purchased two other pours from two other pourers, and I have never poured this shape before, and I am super excited about it. And I hope you share my excitement for it. I have a Hi-Ho Silver Away Sexy Hexy, and I have an AG Ender Hexagon. But I've never had a Hexagon mold of my own. So I saw this on eBay from a new mold seller. I believe it's Canvas Man. And I had to get it because I thought I wanted to pour a hexagon. Now this says this is supposed to be a 1 ounce pour. I'm thinking I'm going to get more silver than that in that, but it's got the skull and crossbones in almost a warning fashion. So I'm going to pour this tonight with some of these 10 commandments and see how it comes out, and that will be the second half of this video. So everybody sit back, relax, go get some popcorn, and I will fire the camera back up when we're ready to pour. Alright, silver tubers, Mr. Z coming to you from the silver pouring bench, literally this time. Had to pause Salivate Metals video on is the system designed to fail. We're going to attempt to pour this new mold, this new sexy hexy with the skull and crossbones in it, with these gold plated or gold gilded, I don't know which, Hamilton Mint 10 Commandment bars. I peeked into the furnace and I seem to have something on the surface floating. I don't know if that's the gold separating. I don't know how much gold really was there, so we're going to give this a shot and see how it comes out. So everybody, bear with me. Just as soon as I find my gloves. Got them. Never pour without my gloves. So here we go. Let's see how this pours out. Situate the camera here. A little bit better angle. There we go. That way I can get to the furnace better. Sorry about that, little technical difficulty setting up. Let's give this pour a shot and see how much silver this mold really holds. I wanted to over pour this so I had a nice round back on it. Nice frosty finish on the back. There's number one. I'm going to go ahead and pour several of them here while I got the mold good and hot. Drop that in the quenching bucket. Dry off my tongs. We'll do pour number two. There seems to be, like I said, there probably in these silver pours, there's probably a little bit of gold. I don't know what percentage, but that one's going to have a little nipple on the side I'll have to trim off. I don't like trimming my pours, but yeah, there's definitely some gold in this. Not a lot, but there's definitely some. Ooh, that one wanted to hop off the table. I'm going to throw that. These are chunky. These are about the chunkiest shaped ones I think I've poured in a while. I'm going to pause it there and I'll see you over at the silver pouring bench with the results. Well, there you have it, silver tubers. The first 4 hexagons I've ever poured. I'm kind of excited about it. They came out super duper chunky. Smooth backs. Some of them have more raised detail, some of them have lighter detail. I want to see what they weigh though, so because it was a 1 ounce mold. That one's almost 2.5 ounces. Uber chunky. Number 2. came out to 2.2 ounces, and you can see on the edge where I over poured, if I can get it to focus, where the mold, it's got some interesting layering in the sides. The mold wasn't exceptionally hot. This is the one that I ended up really over pouring. Even had to cut the little sprue off. 2.65 troy ounces, and then what was left in the crucible got poured into this one, and there was some gold. There must have been the gold settled, because this one's got a little bit of swirl of a gold tone in the face of it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. A little bit of the tumbling still on there. You can kind of see a little bit bluish, goldish in the face of it, but it's really thin. And this one comes out to 1.5 troy ounces. So even at a minimum, it's a 1.5 troy ounce mold. So there they are, 1 through 4, the first 4 hexagons I've ever poured. Pretty excited about it. If anybody's interested, just shoot me a PM or an email. And I've also got this bar I discovered. This was a ripple bar I poured. I'm not sure how long ago. It's 3.98 ounces troy, but it's got some pretty wicked surface tension going on. Anyway, those are my pickups, and those are some pours, so I hope that will get you through till the weekend. I appreciate everybody watching. Mr. Zeke coming to you from the silver pouring bench. I'll catch y'all later. Cheers.